All right, hello Divine Feminines. I have messages from Spirit coming through. So the first thing that Spirit wants to talk about with you today is that you're a very high vibrational being. You even hear it in my voice kind of being taken over. You're a very high vibrational being, and they're saying it's not a coincidence if lower vibrational things are beginning to feel like a chore, a task, and draining. And you're saying, well, this has always been the case, but it will become almost unbearable now. So we have Venus energy, owl medicine. These are important. Jaguar medicine, Taurus energy, Gemini energy, and the law of gestation. Saturn and sacred geometry. So these other cards here I pulled are about your twin and their senses. I bought you some flowers, then I couldn't do it. I miss your smell, and silence is easier. Communication will come soon. Then we have the alchemist. We're so different. Hurting you hurt me more than I ever thought it would. Something is telling me to talk to you. If I called, would you answer? Stand off, this is intense. You're so beautiful. Okay, so then we have a bunch of kind of spiritual cards. Aim higher, Mars energy, fairies, the rat, no good thing shall be denied. So Spirit wants you to understand your alchemical powers, and that will be kind of the basis of this reading today. There is a desire to have you not feel, oh, sorry, they're correcting me. The alchemizing of pain is a very special ability, because a lot of people try not to feel the pain and just to put kind of a band-aid on it. And what they're saying is the alchemizing of lower frequencies into higher frequencies is not something everybody really naturally knows how to do. But you do. And once you begin to really practice that, your twin will also. And I feel for many of you, you're trying to help your twin get out of a very, very dark place. A place that seeing them there is causing you pain. And I feel like many of you have asked Spirit, why? Not all of you are in this situation, but many of you are. And yeah, it's the darkest place of all. Nine of Swords. Why can't my twin heal? Why does my twin keep carrying on these burdens that he has? Why? There's this question of why. King. But there is an end to this pain, and Spirit wants you to know there will soon be communication, and part of the reason of this communication is because you will be alchemizing your pain. You do not need to sit in this burden right here, okay? So you are once again showing up as Queen of Pentacles reversed, and then I love to see this King, because this is like the outer and this is the inner. And so there is a part of your masculine that will soon be feeling like a king and showing kingly energy. But how does he get there? And then we have the King of Pentacles underneath, the healer of ages. So it is through this frequency transmutation. And I know that this kind of reading is really not the reading for many people, and that's fine. Because it really only takes a few of you doing this to raise the entire collective. So Spirit, what would you like them to know? First of all, there's a choice here. The choice is yours to end a cycle of pain. And there'll be more information on that. Again, we have this, every song reminds me of you. I don't know what to do. I'm spying on you. I'm sure you know that. I'm talking about you to others. Getting lost in the memories. I love your body. This is all very physical based. Love doesn't feel like enough. I think you are very talented. I miss being around you. I want more than what we have. Sorry for the way I handled things. Okay. I'm confused. So that has been coming out. This one is very important. There's a cycle of pain that you have been in regarding how things were handled. Either he spoke about you badly, said something that wasn't true. There could be many, many scenarios here. And I feel like since this has gone on, either the communication has been very limited or not at all, and you have been waiting for things to be made right. They're emphasizing here the number 4. You have it 4, 4, 4. They're saying that is an alignment for you. Spirit's so funny. And again, 4 here. So 4, 4, 4, 4. This is a number of stability, right? The 4 of Wands is also a portal, and it's a number where, like of a chair or a table. Okay, so remember that everything you do is mirrored back to you. And this, they're saying, is the predominant tenet of this relationship. You can never forget the mirroring aspect of this relationship. It is designed to make you take responsibility for your own feelings and your own life. It is designed on purpose. When you awaken to the twin flame, you have to embrace that the mirror you are seeing is for your own benefit. It's unusual for people to take responsibility for their own feelings and actions and healing. And Spirit wants you to know that to the degree that you've done that, spiritual test just fell on the ground. To the degree that you've done that, you are truly exceptional and truly different than anybody else. They're saying the word minute, and they understand that when you are something feeling so small in such a big world, right? Things can seem hopeless or endless sometimes. They're using these words of like hopelessness in a way. Yeah, it came out again. So I think many of us feel that the spiritual tests are so big and so strong that they, like, I feel this, will they ever end? How can we overcome all of this? If I'm like chosen for this, you know, kind of mission, I don't like that word because that's not what it is, but if I'm chosen for this, why do I have to go through these tests? Right? So this is the ending of the female hardship, the ancestral trauma, and all of this is coming now out into the open here. And we're seeing it and exposing it for what it is in terms of honoring our value and our worth, right? Four of Swords, Four of Cups is in reverse, is quite a burden to bear. This is, you know, healing when you feel all have abandoned you. And it's not usually the divine feminine that is in that really deep, dark place, but it can feel that way inside. Especially when you're in separation, especially when everyone around you doesn't really understand, first of all, your journey, what your worth is, who you are, the burden that you carry. Like, many of you have kept this to yourself. And having to face a crossroads here of sorts where you kind of have to put the pedal to the metal on the self-worth aspect, right? You can't stay a people pleaser and be an embodied Queen of Pentacles. You know, those two things don't. You can't constantly talk about your burdens and your troubles and your sorrow and your pain and embody the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. Mirror, passion, engagement, karmic, cassette. The snake, hand of cards, addictions, sunglasses, paradise. You know, I think some of you have been asking, like, I have worked on myself. I am changing. But it almost feels as if you're kind of doing the same. I'm not good at communicating my feelings. You're looking at your masculine and kind of doing all of the same things. Why won't he change? Why won't he heal? Why won't he talk to me? Why won't he? And never felt a love like this before. And this is questions you really have to. I'm battling my addictions. Will you ever forgive me? Ask yourself, will you ever forgive yourself? Can you picture your living your life on your terms, the way you actually are? Can you embody this love that you feel for him, for yourself? Can you communicate your feelings? We have this, I don't feel good enough, which is the card underneath it too. Can you choose to feel good enough and actually talk about that? And actually, so many songs remind me of you. I've cried over you and I'm going through a lot. Can you leave behind the victim mentality? Because that's the only way that he's going to be able to do this. And I know this is a very intense reading. And it is coming up because we're sitting at the precipice of it and you're feeling it tugging on your sacral cord. I think you can probably feel your masculine tugging on your sacral cord. And there's a fear of give your relationship a chance, codependency, retreat in reverse, let go of control issues, honeymoon, soulmate, religious factors, and free yourself. Can you overcome any kind of stigma around why this relationship shouldn't work? What society says about it? These are questions you have to ask yourself. Like, could you actually be the person in this relationship that holds an unconditional love, that holds the courage to be honest about what you're going through and overcome it and talk about it? This is the alchemy, right? The alchemy is that you find all of the false beliefs that our society says you're not good enough, you're not enough, you're not worthy, right? And part of that, unfortunately, is the hardest part, is being alone. And people are more scared of being alone than anything else. And this twice addictions comes up here. Addictions are affecting your love life. And in codependency, the addiction is that you get approval from everyone around you. And you morph who you are to that. And even if you feel like you embrace your strangeness, Spirit's like, I feel like I embrace mine, but Spirit says there's still places where you're not really being your authentic self and asking for what you truly need and being, okay, so here's this one, is being emotionally intimate with yourself and being able to express your real truth, okay? So, what else do you want me to do here, Spirit? They do want to re-emphasize that love is always the way. And, this is an interesting message I've never gotten before, really, that, this card says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. And didn't realize this is a 7-7. So we have 4-4, 4-4, 7-7. And 10-10. Part of what you have to do is basically marry yourself, in terms of you have to figure out how to commit to yourself, your authentic self, fully. So Thoth was the magician, Pallas Athena, the moon again, 12 chakras, and ascended master retreats, Marco, Mary Magdalene, and the sun again. There is illumination coming for you through both the sun and the moon. We have this, they're saying, you know, the eclipse, sun and moon went both ways, right? So Thoth is the high priest of the golden age of Atlantis. He led his tribe to South America to become the Inca civilization. He taught that when every single aspect is in tune, the whole is automatically in harmony. Your guidance is to bring all parts of your life and your body into alignment so that you enjoy perfect health and happiness. Imagine every cell of your body as a part of an orchestra and let your thoughts conduct a magnificent concert for radiant well-being. Attune each area of your life to a higher purpose so that your life is a celebration. My life and my health are in perfect harmony. I guess this is the advice we're doing here. Pallas Athena is known as the goddess of truth and wisdom. She is lord of karma for the fourth ray. Again, a 4. We have 4 and 8 here. She holds the sword of truth to show humanity the way. Although she wields her sword for the highest ideals of divine truth, she prefers to use wisdom to settle disputes. Your guidance is to follow her example. See the higher perspective in all areas of conflict. Draw on your abundance of wisdom and tact to communicate with everyone concerned. Use the sword of truth to point the divine way forward. I use the sword of truth to lead the way. The moon. The moon is the causal chakra of the universe and radiates divine feminine energy. Call on it to cleanse your aura and energize you. Remember that the influence of this celestial body is always there, whether you can see it or not. When you are offered this card, you are called to practice your feminine qualities of love, wisdom, compassion, intuition, inclusiveness, discernment, and oneness. Your guide is to go within and seek answers from your huge font of wisdom. So 2 cards of wisdom here. The moon will bring clarity so that you can flow with the current of ascension. I listen to my divine feminine wisdom. The 12 chakras, which is a 1 card, the magician. It's interesting, this is 1 and Thoth is 31. Following the fall of Atlantis, 5 of our 12 chakras closed. Ascension starts when we once more activate our 12 fifth dimensional chakras. This begins to reconnect the 12 strands of DNA so that we can reclaim our true spiritual and psychic gifts. Your guidance is to ask the unicorns to touch, open, and activate your Earth Star, base, sacral, navel, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown causal, soul star, and stellar gateway chakras. Then ask your angels to sing over you so that your chakras vibrate at a 5th dimensional frequency. I awaken my 12 5th dimensional chakras. Ascended Master retreats. The great masters of earth have incarnations, mastered their lessons, and ascended. They are disciplined but compassionate, for they understand the challenges of being in the physical body. It is an invitation to visit in sleep or meditation those ascended masters from whom you wish to learn. In their retreats, in their inner planes, they teach their skills and knowledge to students. You can absorb this at an etheric level and start to bring the wisdom, the 3rd card of wisdom, into your life. If you feel a resonance with a particular ascended master, ask them to guide you. I walk with ascended masters. So let us get a few of who are wanting to work with you, since we really only got one here in Thoth. To me, this is very much a Jesus energy. If you are called to work with Jesus, oh my gosh, Isis and Serapis Bay, magic, manifesting, and ascension. How beautiful. Lady Portia, divine order. So Saint Germain's twin. Do what you feel is right. Important lesson is unfolding. Almoira, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Diana, focused intention. Think about, in the moon, think about what you desire. Set your sights high and expect possible outcome. Expect the best possible outcome. Kalima, facing fear. A major spiritual change is unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Bridget, inner strength. It's my divine feminine card. Move back to wholeness. Regenerate so that you have the power. Kathumi, Lord Shiva, the Shekinah, and Lady Venus are on the bottom of the deck. And then Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. If you're called to work with any of those Ascended Masters, just call them into your energy. If you feel like you would like to work with your own ancestors, today is a beautiful day. All Saints, or Day of the Dead, All Saints, and this Halloween, Samhain, are all honoring the spirit realm when the veil is the thinnest. And if you'd like to call on your own ancestors, you could set up an altar for them, or both. Whatever you choose is the right answer. So I'm going to ask for crystals. Stibonite, conflict. Lapis lazuli, past life. Shadakite, teacher. Ancient wisdom crystal, a master teacher crystal, and Brazilianite, flexibility. At the bottom we have aquamarine, communication. Libyan tektite, gold, for manifestation. So they do want you to know that your prayers, manifestations, spirits are being heard, and there's a lot of desire to assist us here now. I'm going to get some dragons and then a few messages from your higher self. And I know this really wasn't much about your twin flame, but Spirit wants you to know that you have an opportunity now to basically leave this wheel of karma here. Now, twins don't have karma with each other ever. They're the same soul. And that's a complicated subject, but it makes me upset when I hear people talking about twins having karma with each other, because we don't. All right. Fire and water dragon. Enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. Source dragon. Attunes you to the infinite. Be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. They do want you to spend time alone when you can. Earth and air dragon represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced. Ground your visions. Manifest your hopes and dreams. So we are pulling this very beautiful light down into earth here. Fire dragon burns up the lower energies around you. And they want me to remind you to use the violet flame to transmute dense energies. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul's pathway. Earth and fire dragon. Wow, I don't think I've ever pulled so many elementals. Fire and water, earth and air, fire and earth and fire. works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. It is time for service. When you give, you receive. The golden solar dragon. So again, we have the sun here. Helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. So I think fourth wisdom card. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and the light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. I think that word may scare some of you, and that is intentional, they say, but that is who you are. And it's as natural to you as breathing. Whatever it is that you're going to do is not ever something you will have to force yourself to do. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance, and once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you and have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And then we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. On the bottom of the deck, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And then we have twin flames. Your passion ignites. So for those of you who listen to this reading, I truly appreciate the work that you do on this earth, and I truly appreciate that you are embracing your power, your leadership, your self-love, and learning to ground this energy and transmute these dense energies here in this earth plane is the hardest assignment you can have. So please honor yourself and please understand that you're not alone and this is not easy. Even though you feel alone sometimes, you are not. Your twin is there with you, and we are all together working towards something much better than this. Just by being here, you contribute a lot to the world, and you know, be strong and remember who you are, and you can do this. And you know, if you would like any kind of prayer, please put it in the box below. If you would like to offer to say, you know, offer your prayers for others who are going through really difficult times, please put that in the box, or anything else. Even just 4444 would be great, so people know that we are not alone, and this is not futile. There's very much reason to believe and have faith that you are doing something important, even if society doesn't necessarily understand it or sanction it. It doesn't matter. As long as you in your heart know that you're living your authentic life and your energy is your own to spend where you want it to go and to put it towards things you actually believe in, then it, you know, that is a lot. All right. Thank you so much. Bye.